Profit, even during a quiet market. In this video, you'll see that it's possible to still make a profit using the strategy that we do, even when the markets are not moving very much. Please remember to hit subscribe, and let's get straight over to the charts. Okay, early start this morning. It's 6 minutes past 7. I'm just preparing for the live London trade planning webinar with the Price Action Traders Institute members. Seen a couple of entry points. I'm being a little bit cautious this morning because of what's been going on with the markets just recently. Trying to hold on to profits that I've already made throughout April. I think I'm up about 158 pips at the moment. So just being a little bit cautious. Although I've seen some good moves overnight and I've taken a few trades just to see how these play out. I'm not going to be taking too many stops today. Like I say, I'm trying to hang on to what I've got. And we've seen an awful lot of sideways movement throughout the markets. So anyway, this Euro US dollar got in this at 0.8. You can see there, just taken that one as it's hit an entry point. Looking for that further upside movement. The pound US dollar, again, nice move up overnight, and I've just taken that long as I've seen it hit an entry point. And the third trade that I'm holding right now is the New Zealand dollar US dollar. Again, taken this long, got in this at 42, looking for that further upside movement. What I'll be doing, I'll be setting my take profits in a minute, and I'll just leave those to do whatever they're doing. I'm not going to be taking any more trades before the live webinar. I'll just see what these do. If they stop out, there's a good chance I might not be taking any more trades this morning. But actually trading in defensive mode this morning. So see how these play out. Anyway, I'll be back after I've finished the London trade plan to let you know how these are doing. Okay, I'll pause for now and I'll be back soon. Okay, just finished the London trade plan, the live London trade plan, working with the Price Action Traders Institute members. And let's have a quick run through these charts. Have a look at these pairs that I took just before I did that trade plan. So Euro US dollar, seen a bit of a pullback here, and now price is starting to take off in the direction that I was looking for, and starting to show a little bit of profit on that. Pound US dollar, saw this big pullback here. Pound is playing its usual games, messy price action coming into London, and stopped me out. So I'm down 10 pips at the moment on that. US dollar Canadian dollar was one that I took just before I started the trade plan. So I've taken this short, got in this at 33, looking at that further downside movement, seeing a little bit of profit just starting to show through there. And the fourth trade that I took was the New Zealand dollar US dollar. Price is hovering around where I got in, just slightly below the entry point there, as you can see. So looking for further upside movement on this, but slightly in the red at the moment. Right, I'll pause the video for now and I'll be back in a little while to give you an update. Okay, back just to show you what's happening with these few trades that I'm in. The Euro US dollar pushed through that 20 level. I've locked in break even. In fact, I'm going to lock a little bit more on this. I'm going to lock, let me see. I'm going to lock 8 pips on that. Give me a 1-to-1 risk to reward in case that comes back through that 20 level. Still got that 20 level there, which it could bounce off if it comes back, but we never know, it could power back down again through that. So I'm locking in those 8 pips just to give me something on this trade. Getting very close to hitting my take profit, which is set at 16 on this. What else am I in? The pound US dollar, as I said, I got stopped out on that, -10. US dollar Canadian dollar. Seeing this moving down, testing this 20 level, just took a little bounce off of it, and now it looks like it's pushing through. Getting close to hitting my take profit on that. I won't lock in anything on that at the moment. In fact, just thinking about that. No, I'll leave that to run for the time being. New Zealand dollar, US dollar, still not doing a great deal. Just sitting below my entry point there. A couple of pips maybe, something like that. Okay, I'll pause again. Let's see how that Euro US dollar is doing. Okay, it's holding its own above that 20 level. Looking for that to push through and into that take profit now. Getting very, very close. Okay, I'll pause again and I'll be back with an update for you soon. Okay, back for the red news event. Those other trades that I had, I've punched out of those, taking profit. Currently flat the market, and I'm just watching what happens on this GBP red news event. So I've seen the spreads go ridiculously high. Not seeing much volatility at the moment. Seems fairly steady. So let's see what happens with this. Looking for some kind of move now, and then I'll make a decision as to whether to get in or whether to stay flat. Okay, to save you the pain of are we going to see a move here? It's just that it'd be nice if I could actually get into a trade while you're watching live. Spreads are starting to come back down to somewhere near normal. Still a little high, but no, it's not showing anything out at the moment. Okay, I'll pause the video for now and I'll be back to let you know if I can get in on any trades, but it's not looking too promising at the moment. Okay, pause for now, I'll be back soon. Okay, just check the Forex calendar and seeing that the forecast was 2% and the red news came in at 1.9%. So without a major difference between the forecast and the actual figures, doesn't look like there's going to be a lot happening on these pound pairs on this news event. So that's me done for the day. Flat the market with a small profit. I'll be back a little later to give you the numbers and let you know how I did. So the roundup for today, just 4 trades taken. There wasn't a great deal of price action happening. Euro US dollar took 11 pips. Pound US dollar lost 10 pips, got stops out on that. US dollar Canadian dollar was plus 16 and the New Zealand dollar US dollar punched out of that for -2, giving me a net for the day of 15 pips. Not a great deal, but on a day when there's hardly any movement in the market, it just goes to show that using this strategy that we do at the Price Action Traders Institute, you can still make profit. So please remember to hit subscribe. And if you'd like to find out more about the way that we trade at the Price Action Traders Institute, you can take a look at my website, which is www.uk2asia.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video.